Well, the pulse of a St. John's man is still getting back to normal after a heart-stopping accident on the Burin Highway. Cam Jamieson was driving in his SUV when a moose appeared out of nowhere right in front of him, and his startling dash cam video is getting shared all over the place. Cam joins us now from his rental car in Fortune. So Cam, set this up for us. Where were you driving when this happened?
So I was headed north from Grand Bank up to Marystown, maybe 10 kilometers north of Marystown. I was just listening to a podcast as I was headed back to my apartment, and it felt like a moose literally materialized in front of me. It was absolutely shocking how quickly it happened, and I was only barely able to touch the brakes before I made an impact with the moose.
So what were those moments just before impact like? We often hear that, time slows down. I don't know if that's true or not. What were those moments like where you realized this is going to happen?
For me, it was almost disbelief at first. Like I said, it happened so fast. It was right in the middle of the road. I didn't see it actually move across the road. It was just like, what is this? It even took a second for me to realize that there was a moose there, and it just happened so fast that there's no way I could have reacted. I mean, even saying a second is too long. And the next thing I remember after that is smelling the gunpowder from the airbags deploying, and then looking around and realizing what had happened, and then I sort of processed that, hey, there was a moose, my airbags went off, I hit a moose, and it just seemed like a crazy thing that happened. And after that, the next thing was the person who was driving opposite me pulled up and asked if I was okay, and that's when I kind of looked down at myself and was like, wow, I feel this, I could see the little airbag below on my shin, so I was feeling there, and I realized that, yeah, maybe I actually was okay. Because at first I expected that I was going to be injured at least.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at your face. I don't see any scratches. You're back at work. Did you suffer any kind of injury at all?
I did get a small bruise on my shin from the airbag. Other than that, nothing.
Think about the damage to your vehicle. It's amazing to be talking to you. I mean, you look as though nothing happened to you. What'd you make of what's happened to your car?
Really, I just feel grateful that Toyota built a vehicle like that can sustain an accident and allow someone to walk away. It's really amazing what modern cars can do. The level of protection that you get is incredible.
Yeah, I was just in a car accident. I hit a moose.
Anybody injured?
So what was it like actually, having the call with the dispatcher sort of explaining what had happened?
It took me a long time to realize what was going on. I mean, they asked me where I was, what happened, and I had to look around and really think about it before I could answer them because it all just happened so quickly. I got the call on my emergency system in the vehicle about maybe 10 seconds after it happened.
You make a joke on your Facebook page how you screamed like a little girl, which I think is understandable given what happened to you. But you also point out that you wanted to post the video that you caught for a reason. You want to share that, and we'll wind the interview down. Why did you want to post that video?
To me, the experience really proved to me how quickly these things happen. I mean, you can always think, oh, if I watch the road super carefully, if I'm extremely aware of my surroundings, I'll be able to avoid the accident. But I think the video really shows, and my experience tells me that it's just impossible. The only way to do that is to drive slower at night times, which is what I plan to do in the future. I wasn't speeding, but going forwards when I'm making that drive at nighttime, I plan to drive below the speed limit. So I wanted people to realize that they're likely not going to be able to avoid the accident even if we're doing the speed limit. And I also wanted people to see it to be able to be more understanding and patient if they do notice people that are driving 70 or 80 kilometers an hour at night on the highway, and understand that maybe they did have an experience that made them want to do that.
All right, well, certainly a good lesson. And Cam, we've definitely had far too many stories on our program where people who did not fare as well as you did. So good to talk to you. Thanks for your time, and good luck driving at night.
Thanks very much.